y'all. It's your girl Neph from the Bury, and we back with another episode of LogicalMindz. It is now episode 42, and you know how I'm doing today. You know what I'm saying? I just got this cowboy hat today, actually, and I'm feeling myself because y'all know what that mean, right? Beyonce done finally dropped Cowboy Carter. And I've been bumping this album since she dropped it, and Beyonce just knows how to convince me to just tap in with country to get a fucking country hat. And I'm feeling myself, like, cause it's like, I really didn't care for country music. Like, when I was a kid, the only country music that I was actually listening to was like Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus type vibe, and a little bit of Taylor Swift. Like, that was the only country music I cared for. And, I really, like, again, before being educated, like, and knowing that country music originally came from black people, I thought it came from white people, you know, the list of lies that we were fed. And I just didn't care for it at the time because I was like, oh, this is y'all shit? I don't care. But then learning about the realness, it's like, oh, I'm embracing full force. You get what I'm saying? I ain't even been to Texas yet. But look, though, I'm feeling myself. I look good. I feel like this look good on me. Like, I'm a Texas hottie. Okay, so let's get right to the video. I didn't even ask how y'all been. How y'all been? I've been cool and chilling, vibing, you know, per usual. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the instant vibe. You feel me? So, I don't have my kombucha today. Feel me? I've been taking a little break with kombucha. I try not to drink it too much, but you know, I be having my moments where I drink it consistent, and then I take a little break and then I get back into it. Feel me? So today we don't got no kombucha, but we definitely got the instant rolled up. We got the love instant. It's love in the air. Period. Vocals. Anyways, yeah, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? Today's Saturday. Again, I keep saying, like, I be dragging when it comes to recording my episode, and I just keep doing this. My third week in a row doing the same shit. But it's all good. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We still consistent. Howdy. I look so good with this hat. Like, I can't take myself. Like, I can take myself serious, but it's just like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm in my blonde era. I been told y'all. That's why I got these braids again. You know what I'm saying? When the braids come out, we gonna put the blonde wig on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Beyonce for letting it be known that blonde is definitely a signature color for black women. Like, and it doesn't mean that you hate yourself. I love my natural hair. Trust. But we live in a world where we can get creative. We don't have to stay how we work. We can change and evolve and do things how we want to. And I love blonde on me. I'm telling you, blonde on black women, cunt. Purr. Feel me? But yeah, let's get into the episode for real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't even get into like the album. So like Cowboy Carter dropped on Friday the 29th. And bro, like, first of all, the album starts off with American Requiem. That shit had me crying. I was in tears listening to that because, like, you just the energy, the chills that I felt, like American Requiem. She has me, like, she been had me, but like I don't want to let go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Renaissance dropped in 2022, I can be honest, I did not care for it because something in my mind around that time I just didn't care for it. But I did care when she dropped the tour. And that's when I saw her last year. And I went to the tour without even listening to the album. So when I got there, I was still vibing, having a good time or whatever, but I just didn't know the songs on the album. Why am I now listening to Renaissance? And I'm like, oh my God, this shit eats. Like, I'm 2 years post-op for real of really understanding the album and what it really means to me, how it feels to me, because before I wasn't in that frequency. Now I'm really in it. But when she dropped Cowboy Carter, I don't need 2 years to feel it out. I'm feeling it out right now, and I'm telling you, it's like she said, it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. Those songs are really good. Like, I'm not even gonna bullshit y'all. Like, if you want to chill, spark up, have a beer, be laid back, kick back, bro, I'm telling you, that's the perfect album for like some chill vibes. And it's like, I'm officially a country listener. You know what I'm saying? And then I love the fact that she done put me on to other black country singers. You know what I'm saying? That she just opened the gates for other artists to to, you know what I'm saying, receive love, receive attention, and be able to build their platforms, be able to be able to express themselves more through country music and stuff. And it's really cool living in an era like this. Like, this is really cool. That's why I had to get the hat. I had to, like, I'm so happy to be a part of this generation and literally, like, being able to witness this. I feel so, like, happy. Literally, the music makes me feel really good. Even though I did say I was crying, but I was just crying because it was just so emotional. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just so good. But yeah. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. I mean, for anyone who feels like Beyonce is overrated and Beyonce can't do this, Beyonce can't we can't hear you no more. That's really you're muted. Because she's gonna do what she needs to do, regardless of what you gotta say about it. So what you have to say about it, if it's on the lines of what I just said, you're muted. Like, literally, I'm not about to keep repeating myself. I'm not gonna lie, people have been trying to, like, it was on Twitter. People have been trying to come up and bring up Taylor's stats on her album or whatever based on Beyonce's album running up so quick. And everybody's just like, we don't care. Because Taylor Swift clearly is a country singer, but she could never, ever produce a body of art the way that Beyonce just did with country. Like, we're not about to sit here and downplay that. That's honestly all I have to say about that. Like, I mean, I don't want to come across like a Taylor hater because she cool. But next to Beyonce, who are you? That's it. That's really it for real. But yeah, so that's all I gotta say on that. Let's get to the next topic that just popped off for real. And I really wanted to speak on this because seeing the reactions of people have been making me want to talk about this. So Lizzo has now announced that she has quit music. And she kind of wrote along the lines that she just doesn't like how, like, the world and society and, like, people who listen to music and stuff like that and on social media really make her feel horrible. Like, they don't have a space for her to accept. Like, people can't take her, people can't accept her, so she's, like, deciding to quit. I feel like that's so unfortunate because Lizzo is an amazing artist and she actually, like, likes music. You can tell she has a genuine love for music and stuff, and y'all are really trying to bully her because she's a plus size black woman. And why? I've been seeing people in the comments talking about, girl, when you went to the basketball game with a thong with your ass out, that's when I knew you should have quit music. But if it was Ruby Rose with that same outfit, y'all wouldn't have been saying that. If it was Ice Spice with that same outfit, y'all wouldn't be saying that. But because it was Lizzo, now all of a sudden y'all got everything to say. It's giving projection. When you look in the mirror, you don't like what you see, so you want to go on the internet and make somebody else feel horrible about what they got going on. I hope Lizzo rethinks this and comes back, because no one should ever make anyone feel like they can't do what they love based on how everyone's perceiving it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all hate black women, bro. Y'all hate black women, and I'm always gonna bring this up because why are y'all treating her like she's not allowed to freely express herself? She's a grown-ass woman. She's allowed to wear whatever the fuck she want to wear. It's 2024. If you don't fuck with her, don't follow her, don't keep up with her. Why keep up with her just to talk shit? Why? You're a hater. You hate yourself. You hate your life. You're a loser in real life. Dead ass. Cause what the fuck else would it be? Cause you're projection. You're literally projecting. That's what it is. Like, leave this woman alone. She should be able to freely express and make her music at any given moment without anyone feeling like they have a say so. But people are always gonna have a say so. People are always gonna speak but when you being negative, when you're constantly trying to bully somebody, you're constantly trying to make someone feel horrible about themselves, you're a loser. You're a loser. And I'm always gonna say that, bro. And I don't even listen to Lizzo music. I really feel like, cause Lizzo be making pop music, so I feel like that kind of caters to, like, you know, uppity kids, like uppity people and shit. And it's like, I still feel like her music is good. Like, it's still something that you could play and stuff. And then the fact that y'all really coming at this woman based off her size, not even her music, based on what she wears, like, y'all are purposely distracting yourselves into feeding into the generational trauma, just trying to poke. What if it had came out that I don't even want to get dark because like she came out and said she quit, but what if it was deeper? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are shitty people, bro. Shitty people, and y'all will never be successful talking like that. It's called digital footprint. I'm just saying, y'all act like people can't see the things that y'all say and the things that y'all type in people's comments. Y'all are weird. Straight up. On to the next. So I live in Maryland, and I know y'all seen the Baltimore Bridge collapsed. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just want to start off by saying RIP to those who have suffered, like, on that bridge falling, you know what I'm saying, who passed away. Like, I really hope you guys, like, I just hope the families are okay. I just hope, like, everyone who was involved in that situation is okay, period. And if they're not okay and if they didn't make it, I really hope their families get compensated and well taken care of due to the fact that they were working a dangerous job at night. And for that to happen is so unfortunate. And I already had a fear of driving on bridges already when I had first started driving or whatever, and then I got used to driving on bridges, so I kind of got more confident. But now my confidence has been depleted. I'm speeding every time I'm on a bridge. I'm not about to risk it. That bridge fell too quick. Like, I'm speeding. It's 100 plus when it come to me driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no games. You feel me? Because it's in Maryland. It's different when you hear it from another state, but when it's in your state, I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous. You feel me? I ain't even went nowhere since it happened, and it's probably gonna be a while. I'm glad I got my hair done, because I get my hair done in Philly, so, you know, I gotta drive bridges and shit. I don't gotta go through Baltimore, but still, I don't gotta get on no bridges. That's the point. You feel me? So, again, I hope that all the families that unfortunately suffered any loss of any family members that was on the bridge gets compensated and gets well taken care of. And you know what I'm saying? I hope the bridge doesn't take long to rebuild, because I know that's going to be such a inconvenience for a lot of people who had to go across the bridge on a day-to-day basis and stuff like that. So it's just like, damn, it's so unfortunate. I've been seeing a lot of people say that they intentionally did this, and I'm not going to lie, I feel like they did, because they said that the cargo ship was coming from out the country, and the way that it just kind of crashed into the bridge, it was just kind of like, damn. And it's like, people are saying it's intentional. I hope it wasn't intentional, but if it is, it's like not surprising, because there's so much like destruction that be happening in this world that be so intentional, you know? And yeah, I just hope they build that bridge up pretty soon. Like, I don't know how long that's probably gonna take. I don't know how long a bridge, I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, on to the next. Okay. So, because, you know. Anyways, I wanted to speak on why I did not become a lawyer and a nurse, because before I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted to be a nurse. So I'm gonna just walk y'all through this. So I'm gonna say middle school, like 7th, 8th grade. I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, I don't really know what I want to do. In elementary school, I didn't know what I wanted to do neither. I remember writing in my yearbook that I wanted to be a rapper, because at that time, my 10-year-old self was like, what do you see yourself doing that you could possibly keep doing? I just said rapper, right? And I'm not a rapper, but like, I do love music, and I have heard my voice on a beat before, and I do want to continue to like be in that. You feel me? Not on no industry shit based on the things that is getting exposed right now. I don't even want to play them games. I'm doing this simply because I just love music. Okay, I was a band kid literally all my childhood. I love music. So that's just another musical outlet for me, because I don't have band class every day like I used to. So it's like, that's where that comes in at. But I just don't want to place myself in one box. I think that was where my frustration was at, because when you ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's like, it feels like you only have to pick one thing. And I'm the type of person, I like to pick one thing and then go on to another thing and then go on to another, because it's like that. I feel like that's what we were meant to be here to do. Explore, not put ourselves in a box. Be able to explore freely, ask questions, be curious, try new things, be able to change your mind at any given moment without any judgment. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, I really thought I was going to do rap in elementary school. Middle school, I started thinking about being a nurse. Because I love babies. Like in church and stuff, I would always get close to the moms who just had babies, and I would just be helping them out, feeding their babies, playing with the baby, just getting so attached to the baby because I just love babies. Babies' energies are so cute. Like they just sit there looking so cheeky. They just be so adorable, and they're always down to play. They're always down to laugh. They're always down to have a good time. Like that's just always been my experiences with babies. You know what I'm saying? Babies fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I get a baby's presents, it's like I turn into a baby because I'm like, because I love talking to a baby. I love cracking jokes with babies. It's just so cute. And I know, I told y'all before, I do want to be a mom, but I'm only 22 years old. Not yet. No, I haven't even experienced living alone yet. I don't need no baby in my life right now. But if somebody else had a baby, of course I'll babysit. Of course. I love having a good time with babies. But the whole point of me was saying that because like in middle school, I wanted to be a neonatal nurse. And for those who don't know what that is, it's a nurse who practices in newborn care. Like when the babies are just like being delivered, it's like the nurse that, washes them, I believe give them shots and just do the overall care that a newborn needs before they leave the hospital. And I was like, oh my God, I get to see babies every day. Like, of course I would be a neonatal. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, that's the perfect leeway for me. Then I got into high school and I started talking to the upperclassmen, and I'm asking advice and stuff. I'm just trying to get a few gems before I graduate or whatever. I was talking to one of my upperclassmen, classmates, and she was telling me like, you might have to consider that babies are probably gonna die on your watch. And I'm like, oh my God, my whole energy shifted. I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, cause again, I'm all about, oh my God, babies. But I'm like, oh my God, babies do be dying. Like, it's like, that's so unfortunate. And that's that type of feeling right there. I don't want to be around that. Cause I'm going to be crying. I'm going to be emotional. And it is going to get to the point where people going to be like, why the fuck would you get this career knowing you couldn't handle it? And I don't want to position myself in that, because just thinking about it made me realize I couldn't handle it. So I was like, yeah, being a nurse is not going to be my career for me. And then I changed my mind. And that's when I was in government class. I was taking government class for the first time. And that's when I had decided I wanted to be a lawyer, aka a defense attorney. I wanted to be a defense attorney because I started really thinking about me as a person. I love to get facts, right? I love to debate things. I love to have a good intellectual conversation. I love to be taught in conversations. I love to teach in conversations. Like, I just love the whole like shebang of like a person who's just sure and just knows what they're talking about, says it with a nice delivery. And a lawyer always gave me that type of vibe, especially watching shows and shit, being like, oh damn, like lawyers they know what they talking about. I'm talking about a good lawyer who knows what they doing, who genuinely is here to help someone, like, you know what I'm saying, with whatever law troubles that they have. And I knew I wanted to be in debate club in high school too, but they didn't have one. So I just knew that I locked in on that mindset of, okay, I'm going to be a defense attorney. I'm going to be a lawyer. That's just what it is. I feel like I got it in me. And here's the thing about this. So like when I had decided that I wanted to be a lawyer, I started telling my family and stuff, and they were very supportive, of course. Who wouldn't be supportive when you say you want to be a lawyer? Duh. But it was one of my childhood friends. I was talking with her mom or whatever, and I remember telling her, I was like, I feel like a lawyer is gonna be for me. I think that's what it is. I feel like it fits me. And I remember she placed all the doubt in my mind and was just being like, I mean, you are a woman and you are black. I don't know if that's going to work out for you because, those spaces are pretty dominated by white men and stuff. And I just don't want you feeling like you can't do it. But I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? In my head, I'm like, you don't know me. You think me telling you that I want to be a lawyer means that I'm scared or something. Like, no, I'm not scared about white men being dumb. Like, white men are the most doing shit anyways because of history wise. They had all the opportunities to begin with. And I understand as a black woman, we were the last to get opportunities, but because I live in a generation where like an opportunity, like any opportunity for me is up for grabs, and I'm expressing to you that I want to be this, and you're trying to put all the doubt in my mind. You ain't uplift me. I just don't like that, and that's why I feel like in one of those moments, I want to say I learned to not speak on things when you're like. When you know you want to do something and you get so excited and you want to tell people, like, I felt like in one of those moments, it made me feel like, damn, like, I got to be careful with that. I got to not tell people what the fuck I want to do, because they're going to put some doubts in my mind. They're going to plant seeds in my mind and make me lose confidence to continue on this journey of becoming a defense attorney. But fortunately for me, that was not the reason why I didn't want to be a lawyer. If anything, I had to really think about it deeply and why I didn't want to be a lawyer. It really was the simple fact that the way that this system is created, the way that these laws are created, it's going to take a long time for everything to really like make sense for everyone. Because the way that the laws work right now, they don't make sense for everyone. They only make sense for a certain group of people. And I just felt like working in that kind of environment will cause me to have more anger issues that I already have. Because I don't mind arguing with men. I will argue a man to death. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what? Let me not put myself in this space where I will catch a case. For real. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to know the law. I do want to know what I'm talking about. I do want to know what's up so that nobody can't play with me. That was really one of the main reasons why I wanted to be a lawyer anyways. I just wanted to be educated so nobody could play with me. But it's like, you can still be educated without not being a lawyer, of course. But it's like, you know, that just kind of made me feel like, okay, I don't want to be in these spaces that I feel that are going to make me feel like I have to like change myself, change how I do things. I don't know. Like, I understand you're being taught a job, but I'm talking about my overall personality. Like, I'm not about to downplay that just to get a job. I'm not about to, I want to be myself. That's the point of me understanding that may be not the right career for me. So then obviously transitioning into now the career that I'm choosing for myself is obviously YouTube, podcasting. I really enjoy doing this because I'm speaking on things that mean something to me, that I want to put my 2 cents in, and I feel that I can be myself and I don't have to answer to no one. I don't have to make myself bigger or smaller. None of that. I just can just be myself, stay consistent, and create my own lane, my own path. This is what I've chose for myself. I've always wanted to do YouTube since I was a child, but I just did not have the confidence at all to make any videos and post them. And now I finally can. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was first telling people that I wanted to do podcasting, I had people in my life that were trying to make me feel like I couldn't do it, make me feel like maybe this is like, you know, just planting those negative seeds, planting those doubtful seeds. And that kind of falls into the whole concept of when you know you want to do something and you get so excited that you want to tell people about it and they try to make you feel stupid for being passionate. It's like, next time when you have an idea, just don't tell anyone. Matter of fact, just make a video of you just saying what you want to say. Write your feelings down in a journal or something. Tweet it or something. Like, don't tell nobody, because at the end of the day, you're the one who got that idea. You're the one that wants to execute it. If somebody else is in your life and you tell them and they're trying to be that negative Nancy person, it's like, bro, like, they jealous. Number one, because damn, it's like, oh, okay, you have the balls to want to do something like this. I'm from a small town, so it's like me deciding to do a podcast. There's not a lot of people in my town that are doing social media. Like, people are on social media, but I'm talking about like actually doing it, like actually creating a brand, actually actively trying to create a career and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people in my town definitely doing that. I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? And I see them and I fuck with that, because I want all my peoples to make it out this bitch. Cause it's time to put the Bury on the map. That's where I'm at. I want the Bury on the map. And I feel like the best way to do that is by doing YouTube and podcasting for me. Cause I'm like, fuck, I need to be a lawyer and a nurse for. I'm just going to be in the real world following the program. I'm now in my world following my program. So it's like, You feel me? So it's like when you introduce an idea to someone where they're not used to somebody taking this type of pathway, it's like, if I'm not scared, why would you make me want to be scared based on your comments and your thoughts? And it's like, I don't know. I just don't fuck with that, because when people come to me and tell me ideas that they want to do, I'm literally first things first. If it's something that I never would have imagined for that person, I would have been like, whoa. Okay, so what made you want to get into this? Like, what's your legit like, you know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Ask me why I want to do YouTube, why I want to do podcasting, why I chose this career out of other careers that I had the potential to do, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But overall, that decision falls onto me. I'm the one that's going to decide what I need to do for me, because I'm 22 years old. When I was young, I was living for myself, but I was mostly living for the adults around me. Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that. And now, me being in my early 20s, I don't want to go into my 30s regretting not doing what I wanted to do in my 20s. And that's just what it is. I'm doing it. And yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a little background on certain careers that I really thought I was going to be in. But then once I got deep with myself, it just didn't make sense. So here we are, finally living in my truth, doing what I want to do. And I'm loving it. Bow. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to do this last. Should I do this last? Actually, no, I'm gonna say we good. I feel like I got my little, you know what I'm saying? We like 27 minutes in. Yeah, we good for real, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. And you know what I'm saying? Got the cowgirl hat on. Shout out to Beyonce for Cowboy Carter. Make sure y'all go stream that. And I'm pretty sure it's out on all platforms and stuff. You feel me? And don't forget to check out my Instagrams, Twitters, and the TikToks. And don't forget to check out LogicalMindz socials. And don't forget to check out the audio versions of the podcast, which they are on Amazon Music, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Once again, thank you guys for listening and watching and tuning in. Peace, love, and positivity. LogicalMindz.